You're wearing a costume that costs seven figures, and nobody ever showed you the bill. The car you upgraded, the house at the top of your budget, the logo on your shirt, each one felt like arriving. But run each line through a compounding calculator, and together they're quietly canceling your entire retirement. Most people never do this math, ever. So today we're printing the receipt, line by line, and the total at the end is going to sting. Start with the car. The average new car payment in America just hit $770 a month. That's a record, straight from Experian's Q1 2026 report. Now picture the other version of you. You buy a good used car, financed at the average of about $27,000, and drive it for 10 years instead of trading up every 3. That's roughly $226 a month. The gap between those two U's is $544. We're going to call it 500 because every number in this video gets rounded against the point we're making, never toward it. Park that, $500 a month. Now, the house. Lenders will approve you for a mortgage that eats up to 43% of your income. The old guideline, the one that actually leaves you room to breathe, is 28%. On a median household income of about $80,600, that's the difference between an $1,880 payment and a $2,890 payment. Call the gap $1,000 a month. We'll use 800, round it against ourselves again. Park that too, 800 a month. Then there's everything you buy for the audience. The logo on the shirt that costs triple what a plain one costs for the same cotton. The dinner that was really a photo. The upgrade nobody asked you for. Back in 2019, before 7 years of inflation stacked on top, Schwab measured Americans spending almost $500 a month on non-essentials. Take 80% of that as the part that's purely for show, and you land on 400. 3 lines, 500, 800, 400, $1,700 a month. Every month to look like you've already arrived. $1,700 a month sounds survivable. That's the trick. It sounds like a lifestyle, not a decision. So let's run it through the only machine that tells the truth about money over time. Here are the rules, stated up front, before a single number lands. 30 years, 1 working life, 7% a year, which is the stock market's historical return after inflation is stripped out. So every figure you're about to see is in today's dollars, not funny money future dollars. And we're not touching the 1,700. We're just asking what it becomes if you invested it instead of wearing it. Start with the car line, $500 a month, invested instead of financed for 30 years. At the market's historical inflation-adjusted return, that stream compounds to $609,985. Read that again. The gap between a used car and a new one on rotation, just that one line, is over 600 grand. Now, the house, $800 a month. The difference between the payment you'd qualify for and the one that lets you breathe. Same engine, same 30 years. That line compounds to $975,976. One decision about how much house, almost $1 million. And the audience line, $400 a month spent on people who weren't watching. That one compounds to $487,988. Nearly $500,000 for the logo, the photo, the upgrade nobody asked for. 3 lines, 3 numbers. $610,000, $976,000, $488,000. The receipt is still printing, but you can already feel where this is going. So add them up. $610,000 plus $976,000 plus $488,000. $2,074,000. That's the bill. Before someone types it in the comments, what if it's not 7%? Fine, run it cold at 6, the bill's still $1.7 million. Run it hot at 8 and it's over $2.5 million. There's no reasonable number you can plug in where this isn't 7 figures. The rate isn't doing the work here. The $1,700 a month is. 30 years of looking rich, printed as one number. In today's dollars, it's more than most people's retirement accounts will ever hold. And nobody ever handed it to you because it never arrived as a bill. It arrived as a car you were proud of, a house that felt like arriving, a shirt that felt like proof. Now here's the part that should sting. Check what the $2 million actually bought. The car lost about 60% of its value in 5 years. That's not opinion. That's how depreciation works. So the $600,000 line bought a thing designed to be worth almost nothing by the time you paid it off. The logo bought less than that. Researchers in the Netherlands ran a study where the same person wore a plain shirt and then a shirt with a designer logo. The logo made strangers rate them as higher status. That's what the premium buys. A stranger's half-second guess. Then they look away, the guess is gone, and you're still paying for the shirt. And the novelty, the dinners that were really photos, the upgrades, that evaporated fastest of all. You couldn't tell me what you bought for show 3 Tuesdays ago, so the $2 million isn't what luxury costs. Luxury you'd at least enjoy. This is what performing costs. And the audience you were performing for was never really watching. Now maybe not all 3 lines are you. Maybe you drive a used car and you're proud of it. Cross that one off. Maybe the house is the one thing that's really you, and the shirt never was. Keep the house. Drop the rest. This was never a list of everything you waste money on. It's a menu. You take the lines that are yours. 1 of them, 2, all 3. Whatever's left after you cross off what isn't you, that's still your bill, and it's still got a lot of zeros. That's the most expensive bill of your life, and it's the only one nobody ever shows you. So what do you do with this? Not 10 new habits, not a budget with 40 categories you'll abandon by February. 1 decision, made once. Here it is. When your income goes up, your lifestyle number stays frozen. You kill what they call lifestyle inflation. That's the whole move. The raise comes in, and instead of letting it become a nicer car and a bigger place and a shirt with a logo, you keep living at the number you already live at. The difference gets automated into the market before you ever see it, before it has a chance to feel normal. Watch what 1 ordinary raise does. Say you get a $500 a month raise after taxes and you freeze it. You don't upgrade a thing. You just send that $500 into the market every month and forget it's there. 30 years, 7%, same machine as before. That 1 frozen raise becomes $609,985. 1 raise, 1 decision to not wear it. Over 600 grand. You don't have to give up anything you have right now. You just stop handing your future raises to an audience that was never watching. Now the only question left is where the gap money actually goes. If you're starting from zero, I made a video on the exact 3 ETFs I'd buy first, and it's up on the screen right now. And if you want to see what genuinely rich people do to avoid taxes legally, that's Tuesday's video right next to it. Spend freely on the things that actually make your life better. Just stop paying to make it look better. That's the receipt. Now you've seen the bill. If this changed how you see your own spending, subscribe. It won't cost you a thing. And remember, this isn't personal financial advice. It's information so you can build your own plan. See you on the next video.